power greater than you. And there's my higher powers on the thumbnail. I now call in the highest, best, and loving possible guides and angels of the light who can most serve. Please come in, connect, and channel through me now. Going to read just a little bit for you from my AA Big Book. When therefore we speak to you of God, we mean your own conception of God. This applies too to other spiritual expressions which you find in this book. Do not let any prejudice you may have against spiritual terms deter you from honestly asking yourself what they mean to you. And it goes on, it's in page 47, but we have to have a power greater than ourselves. Now, if you're watching this channel, I think obviously you do. You have major universal power. But people just starting out with addictions, a lot of times have lost that connection. And that's all it is. It's just a loss of connection. So we try our hardest to get them reconnected. That's what it's all about. Stop drinking, stop using drugs, stop using any mind-altering drugs and chemicals, and reconnect with your higher self. That's it in a nutshell, plain and simple. St. Michael says this is your life's purpose, and that's my life's purpose, and I knew it. My life's purpose was to get sober, get off all of those chemicals, which it took me till I was 29 years old to get sober. So the first 29 years was running the muck, finishing up my karma of being homeless, going through relationships, pregnant at 16, divorced at 17, major move at 18, stuff like that. Okay, so karmic family growing up. Okay, so with that said, then from 29 till now, which I'm 58, I know I don't look it, was all sobriety, and it was all cleaning up my karmic assignments, helping people find their higher selves, and I'm still doing it. I'll put the link again in the comments. I'll try to do it often for the 24/7 Zoom, because I chair on there now, usually twice a day. Instead of going to in-person meetings, I can do this right on my AA, right on the, just like my YouTube channel here. And I'll put the link in there, and you can go on there. You don't have to talk. It's an open meeting, so you can go on there whether you're an alcoholic or not. The only way you can talk, if you want to raise your hand, is you have to have a desire to stop drinking. And that's all you say. But you can watch it all day long, 24/7. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pull some cards. This is our life's purpose, Michael's saying. Okay. Somebody feels stuck, or you feel stuck in the situation. Okay. So let's try to get you unstuck. One of the ways to get unstuck, like I said, is put on the 24/7 Zoom and just listen. You do not have to say you're an alcoholic. You could have gave up alcohol 25 years ago. I gave it up 28 years ago. I'm still doing this stuff. Okay, there is no time, but we got to get you unstuck. So join Zoom and spend some time doing this. It's like what you're doing right now. Not much difference. Okay. So somebody's feeling stuck, and St. Michael, that you have to detach from the situation that you're in. Okay, now we're getting advice on getting unstuck, because that seems to be what St. Michael's saying is going on. And that's why the thumbnail is a power greater than yourself, because you can't do this by yourself. but you are trying to do it by yourself. And you have a lot of guilt, and St. Michael says that you shouldn't be carrying the guilt. Irene's on the live. Hi. So don't carry the guilt. We have to get rid of the guilt. The situation's already resolved, okay? You've already been forgiven, but you just have to forgive yourself and the situations that happened. Okay, first card out is Going Within, the Hermit. Feeling stuck was the overall, and this is your life's purpose, is the overall, okay? But now we're going deeper. And St. Michael said a few things. He said to detach from the situation, detach from feeling guilty. You've already been forgiven. Now this is the Hermit. And the Hermit suggested the meetings, even if you're not an alcoholic, they're open meetings 24/7. I'm on there twice a day because I'm the Queen of Love. And I want people to continue to connect with their higher self, a power greater than ourselves. I want to celebrate with everybody. I love celebrating. Yesterday, somebody had 1 year, and you know, it's awesome. It's a wonderful feeling to know that somebody can be off of drugs and alcohol for a year. And again, like I said, it could be anything. You know, this program works for anything. 10 of Pentacles, we want to celebrate. And obviously not with drugs and alcohol. If we're going to connect with our higher self and do this mission, we've really got to be on the ball. We got to be courageous and daring. Yep. Irene, he had 1 year. His name's Brett, and I've actually got 28 years. So it's awesome. So this is courageous and daring. 2 of Wands. They want you to be courageous and daring. Try new stuff. That's why when I said anybody can join that 24/7 Zoom, some of you are saying no immediately, and that's not being courageous and daring. What's it hurt to join Zoom and just listen? You don't have to do anything. Yep, the hardest year, number 1. Yep. And then we have to have balance. And that's why I said I don't sit on there 24/7. I sit on there maybe an hour or 2 in the morning, maybe a little bit in the afternoon, depending on what I'm doing. Same with tarot, right? I'm not going to watch tarot all day and night. This is something good in the morning to get us to figure out what the energy is. Okay, what's the energy today? Does anybody even remember? The energy is somebody's feeling stuck. 8 of Swords, and this is your life's purpose, not being stuck, but doing your life's purpose, and somebody's feeling stuck. They need to use their imagination and see the answer. And St. Michael said to detach from the situation. You need to be forgiven. Balance. Then you got to do dishes, laundry, right? Go to the grocery store. Balance. Clean your house. Pay your bills, okay? So balance it all out. Now that was the top row. We're going to go a little bit deeper here. Underneath the Hermit is the Queen of Swords. So again, going deeper, becoming the Queen of Swords, figuring out the truth in all matters, but mostly yourself. You know, how can you find out who you are unless you dive into this spirituality thing? Let go of fear now, he says. Somebody's holding on to a lot of fear. Yesterday, the topic was fight fear like a plague in the 24-hour book. Let go of fear now. Somebody's stuck and full of fear. Okay, under the Queen of Cups, okay, now we just had the Queen of Swords. Now we have the King of Swords. So this is really important. It's underneath the Hermit and the Queen of Cups. So this is really important. We have the Queen and King of Truth. So that's balancing your masculine and your feminine and going forward and finding out who you are. Wow, just what I said backed up perfectly. 10 of Pentacles, exactly what we were talking about, is a celebration. The 10 of Cups right under it. 2 tens, both celebration cards. One's mostly finances, abundance, prosperity, and the other is all about love. So tens are ends. So we want it all, don't we? Yes, we do. We're courageous and bold and daring, and look what's under it. The challenge card, 5 of Swords. The challenges come, we knock them out. Challenges come, we knock them out. How do we knock them out? By being balanced, for one. And what's under the balanced card? Page of pattern. By being a page. Page energy is that energy of, yeah, let's just go for it. Kind of like a gopher, you know, like if you're in the company and you send somebody to go get something for you. We used to say, I'll buy if you fly. Well, the one that flies, that's the page. So real quick energy I'm feeling, real fast. And the guy that celebrated 1 year, Brett, he's like that. He is the page of pattern 100%. So that's his card. I don't know if he watches this channel, but it doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying. Okay, so if you didn't catch the front of the reading, go ahead and re-listen to it. But that's what he's saying to get unstuck. We're going to pick one more here to finalize this, and that's the smoking gun. So the smoking gun card. That's my 7 of Pentacles, and if I'm drawn to the newspaper on the ground, there was a whirlwind. The smoking gun came out. He took care of business. And now he's just standing there. See? So go take care of business. Bachman Turner Overdrive. Check out that song. BTO, Taking Care of Business. I'm going to put the Zoom link in the comments. Please come join us today. Just check it out. If you don't have Zoom, that's a great excuse to figure out how to put Zoom on your phone. And there's an assignment for you. Get Zoom on your phone. And then in the future, we can Zoom together too. So, okay. Thank you guys for listening.